What's up? It's your girl TeraChantelle. Thank you so much for joining me on today's message. Sometimes we get distracted by the messenger, but it's so much depth in this message that I want to bring attention to. I want to bring awareness to. You can call me Jada 2.0 without the kids and without the husband. But I learned so much from this interview. I took so many notes. I really had a spiritual awakening, and I really understand where everyone is coming from when we don't have our ego involved.
More to it. And I think we've talked about this before, you and I, as far as people believing that romantic love is the highest form. Mm-hmm. Now, I believe that romantic love is an aspect, right, of a higher form. But I don't believe that romantic love itself is the highest form. Right? I believe within the highest form, you can have romantic love, but that romantic love is not of the highest, right? And that's all I've been examining and exploring with Will, and really trying to understand the power of unconditional love, friendship. Like, there's something about friendship, familial love that is beautiful. But when two people can have an agreement around divine love, like love of a source greater than yourself, that you want to be connected to, and then you decide that your relationship is going to be connected to that same source, oh boy, now we're on to something.
I just want to start off by saying I am truly thankful for being so selfish in my 20s. I feel like 20s are for self-discovery. It is for you to invest into yourself. It is for you to learn yourself. It is for you to get to know yourself. It is for you, baby. It is for you. At 25, our frontal cortex is not even developed yet. And imagine at 23, 21, 22, you are making life decisions when you don't even know yourself, you don't even love yourself, and you haven't ever took the time to be with yourself. And this is why I just want to say that self-love is the game changer. Me getting to know myself, learning myself, I can relate to others in a different way, in a different form. And I'm here to take my ego out of relating with others, to realize that I can't control anyone, and I'm just here to have a good time with you. When you have a good sense of humor in this life, not taking things personal, not taking things so seriously, and laughing a lot, how can you not have good relationships with other people? How can you not hold longevity overall? And I realized the solid foundation to hold in relationships, what really matters is friendship. Being friends with others is truly the game changer. Being friends. The highest form of love is self-love, but we get so confused when we are in this delusion, this illusion, and this fantasy when it comes to romance. And no wonder why things are bumpy. No wonder why things don't work out, while we're fighting, while we're arguing. It's because the ego is involved. The ego is involved. We want to be right instead of being in a relationship. It's about understanding that people will show up with their imperfections. Okay, I am not perfect. I am not claimed to be perfect. I am not perfect. Please don't put me on a pedestal. I'm aware of my flaws, and I'm upfront about my flaws, and I'm upfront about my crazy. I'm upfront. I take accountability, and I'm transparent, and I'm always open for criticism and compliments, but I don't take any of them personally at all, because it's all opinionated and it's all subjective. But I still will do some inventory and some self-reflection, because I know I am not perfect and everyone has their own point of views. But if we're going into these dynamics, into these relationships, into these friendships, expecting someone to come perfect, fully equipped, is absurd, is insane. We are all flawed individuals trying to learn, trying to maneuver in this life. Most people are traumatized. Some people is so used to chaos that peace is not familiar. Peace will look boring to people that is used to chaos. But let me tell you this, I'm the type of person that makes your nervous system feel safe. And if you're used to abruption, chaos, and confusion, I'ma look boring to you. I'ma look unfamiliar to you, and you're not gonna see love until you see it in yourself first. And I don't got time to perform, to audition, to beg for someone to believe that I love them, because that's impossible when someone hasn't ever took the time to do self-discovery, to focus on themselves, to love themselves, to be in a relationship with themselves. You have to give people space. You have to give people space to grow, people to evolve, and people to do self-reflection. If you are in somebody's face all day, every day, they can never miss your absence or miss your presence. Give people space to grow, space to love, space to nurture their inner child, because that is what we're here to do. Nurture our inner child, grow into our highest self. Letting go of this illusion of romance has truly saved my life, because I accept people for who they are. I am not here to control anyone. I'm not here to label anyone. I'm not here to possess anyone. I'm here to enjoy your company. I'm here to have good times with you. I'm here to do life with you. And I'm only interested in life partners. I'm not interested in this romantic version of a fantasy of being a wife and being a husband and all these labels, because everybody has different expectation, and I will be looked at as abnormal because just the way I think and just the way I am and just how free my spirit is. I am not here to put myself in a gold cage. I'm not here to put myself locked up, chained up, and left away from society. I'm here to be free. I'm here to be myself. That may look different to everyone, because if you're not content with yourself, I may look crazy to you. I may look loud to you. I may look outgoing and friendly to you. I may get on your nerves, okay? But I'm just your mirror, baby. It's all about you in this life. And if we start taking accountability for ourselves and owning the truth of ourselves, then you are releasing so much bondage that you put on yourself with these expectations and these rules. It's about accepting people. And the only way we can really unconditionally love someone is really being friends with them. And that is like the true stance that I strive for, I believe in. I don't believe in romance, y'all. I think it's an illusion, and I let go of it. Forgiving myself allows me to forgive others. Not operating from my ego allows me to give grace to others. Having patience with myself allows me to have patience with others. To see people for who they are and allow them to make mistakes in front of me and still give them that love. Still give them that hug, still give them that understanding, because we are going to fall, we are going to trip, we are going to fuck up. That is what life is all about. Let's embrace the uncertainty. Let's embrace the unknown. Trying to have this cookie cutter way to success like everybody else, we are going to stress the fuck out. How to live a peaceful life and minimize stress as possible is living a single life, living a free life, living a life that works for you, that fits you, But the only way that you will know what fits you, what works for you, is getting to know you. And lastly, having a relationship with God, the Supreme. That is what we're here for. We put humans on this pedestal. We make humans our God. We make humans our God. We make everything about a human. But God truly wants you to have faith in yourself, believe in yourself, not give up on yourself. Make yourself the top priority. Make yourself the top on your to-do list. Make yourself the priority. It's okay to have boundaries. It's okay to study yourself. But we have to rise in our consciousness. We cannot just operate in our flesh. And that is romance, because we're so interested in our feelings and our emotions, and we forget the logic behind it. We have to be logical. And it's not about... That's your job, babe. That's an inside job. That joy is found within. No one can perform for you. Nobody can make you happy until you are happy with yourself, until you love yourself, until you enjoy your own company. I'm so thankful in my 20s I did not make life decisions, that I really allowed myself to grow, allow myself to maneuver. Because now when I enter my 30s, I'm gonna be a whole new type of woman. I'm gonna be a whole new woman with more knowledge, with more wisdom, and still open to grow, still open to learn, and still open to love.